heads high. Our fist race till we die. We're living by our own judgment.
I need to take this.
All right, just don't be gone too long. Kiryu-san, was this a good idea or what? I'm having the time of my life.
Me too. Oh, bartender, can you fill us up?
Hey, it's me. What? This better be important. I told you I'm out on the town tonight. I know that. But what do you expect? This is...
Yo, Sunny, what happened? You look pissed all of a sudden.
Do I? I'm sure it's just your imagination.
I take it you have business to attend to?
Wait, are you for real? What is...
Well, it was nothing urgent.
Buzzkill or not, can you tell us?
The Seiryu clan's behaving oddly.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me that's what this is all about. See, Ebina, the clan cap, he's even rallying the former Tojo clan and all these other groups to take part.
That's right. Kasuga told me about that.
To build a safe haven for all the those with nowhere to turn can swear up for a time, in exchange for stable work. The waste management they do down by the docks is one example. You could almost say it's an expansion of what Kasuga was doing with Hello Work.
What the heck? So you knew all along?
The thing is, some of those ex-Yakuza joining up with... And it's not just a handful.
What? Why would that happen? If they were able to find jobs and all, what?
Well, whatever's going on, I'm guessing Ebina's big plan is nothing, and what his real goals are...
You really think that's accurate?
Honestly, I'm a little insulted. You're talking to the brain behind the Komi jewel here.
Well, sure, but still. Maybe those Yakuza went clean, only to realize...
True. I can't account for details, but it's the overall pattern of movement that can... The Seiryu clan's also pulling their waste operation out of Yokohama, and they're pulling right into...
Hawaii?
Yep. All their fresh recruits are packing their bags, and you were there just recently, as I recall. Or maybe...
What is it with that place? Why is it...
Does anyone in the Seiryu clan have...
Actually.
Oh, what's more,
And now he's risen to the top of the Seiryu clan. Right next...
Then it looks like I've got something to add to that. Make Sawashiro tell us.
That's one...
Seiryu clan...
It's not. They started a branch office about a week ago to accomplish... If you want to pay them a visit...
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey there.
Hi. Hi. ありがとうございます。
Remember, stretching is important.
Are you tired?
Hey, Namba. Mind if I join you?
Be my guest. Oh,
I'm sorry.
that's what it is. Besides, if it's any better, Ichiban.
Understood.
That sounds...
So what was it I heard about you all losing your job?
That's right, huh? Did you know I was homeless for a period of time? Once you hit a certain age, the job market dries up. And then, poof.
What kind of job was it?
Quality inspector.
Medicine drew you back in after all.
I don't know. There were a couple of other stints, but the inspection job came with a 2-year... They actually treated me with a bit of respect for...
You're someone people can... A former nurse with a life...
Get off, Kiryu-san.
Well, I can sympathize with how hard it... Losing it on top of everything else.
The thing is, Don't mind me.
Look at you. You're about to blush.
Nothing. She was a little bit. Whenever I'd catch one for her, she'd say,
Must have been a pleasant.
"Hey, I wasn't after it."
I understand.
Shit. Listen to me. The point is, I did good work and I had good especially a homeless guy. And then they just pulled me aside.
Did they give you a reason?
Couldn't be asked to. If they don't extend your deal,
That's hardly fair.
Yep. So, guess I made no secret of the fact. Higher up. Of course, far.
You're right. Asuga chooses his friend.
Oh.
From Wano, all this talk about you.
Come on. Ichiban only asked me to see you home from Hawaii. So no.
If you say so.
Like,
Come here.
Doesn't
you
Hey, Sunny.
Kiryu-san. Came here for a drink?
They say booze is the best medicine.
I don't need to hear your excuses. What you drink is none of my business.
Appreciate it. Mind if I...
Not at all. Ah, still, I can hardly believe it. The Kazuma Kiryu.
It's not that big a deal. I'm just a middle-aged man with graying hair. But you're not just the head of the Komi Jewel. You took command of the Yokohama Liumang as well. And all your subordinates have entrusted you with their lives.
Huh. You flatter me.
That was a burden I've abandoned.
Oh yeah, right. That. About 20 years ago, you retired right after becoming the fourth. Had you not, I wonder if the Tojo clan would have...
Who can say? For the time, I doubt I'd be able to do a single thing about it. If anything, were I still at the top, the Tojo clan might have to
Do you really think so? 'Cause the way I see it, you...
You don't...
Oh, I meant no disrespect.
It's fine. It was actually quite refreshing. Only the head of an organization could speak so...
So long as the underworld abides by its own laws, being the head doesn't end if someone gets any bright idea. That's basically everything in the job description. Easy, right?
You're so dignified. I'm not worthy of your presence.
Hey, are you You better watch out. I've got some muscle, too. Care to see?
Another time, perhaps. Haven't had enough to drink yet. You good on time?
Oh, there's no way I'm calling it quits when you're still drinking, Kiryu-san. I'll hang up.
Do you always go this hard? Your subordinates must have a tough time keeping up.
Power harassment is a prominent concern in the underground these days. I won't deny that there's merit in ruling by fear.
That all makes sense. It's becoming more and more apparent that you're... That reminds me. Does Komijul still monitor the whole town? All the information you've extracted is the source of Komijul's power, am I right?
Right, but it's not like I keep track of
And by confidant, you mean Jungi-han?
Of course. He's a very capable man, and one of unwavering loyalty at that. I'd say he's the perfect right-hand man, if only he weren't so snarky. But there...
Your father's generation, huh?
You're right. The elders of the organization are like my great and wise.
So even you have something you're...
They were part of the Jingon Mafia before Komijul. Back in their prime, probably a little before you made a name. I've heard a lot of...
What was that?
Oh, it's not...
The former Jingon Mafia. I hope they don't disapprove of you siding with me.
Well, I'm not sure myself how they feel about all this, but I wouldn't worry about those old gents. After all.
I guess I really can count on you for anything.
Perfect. That's all I ask for.
All right. Thanks, Sunhee.
Ijincho has been a little too quiet. Now, with you in town, things...
Hold on. Are you expecting something dangerous?
Not necessarily. A toast, Kiryu-san? Let me welcome...
Of course.
Welcome to Ijincho, Kazuma Kiryu.
Cheers.
Oh,
Looks like someone's enjoying herself.
was that the impression you got?
It was indeed.
Well, just between you and me, I was a nervous wreck. I mean, he's the dragon of Dojima. A living, breathing legend. Lee, I can't afford to look stupid in front of Kiryu-san, especially as a representative of Ijincho.
Not as far as I know.
All right, I won't dwell on...
And I do...
Imagine me drinking with the Kazuma...
Hey, I'm in good shape. Guess I'm up.
Now, lend me your ears.
I've been a fool, and you've been childish. You fell down, you got hurt chasing sweeter dreams.
Yo し歌うか。
ダメだねダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも歪まない思い出がバカみたい この歌を送るぜ。バカみたい子供なのね。夢を追って傷ついて嘘が下手なくせに笑えない笑顔を見せた。 I love you もろくに言わない。口下手でほんまに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは言えたの。ダメだねダメよダメなのよ。あんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも歪まない思い出がバカみたい。
耳かっぽじって聞けよ。
ナンバ
バカみたい子供なのね。夢を追って傷ついて嘘が下手なくせに笑えない笑顔を見せた。 I love you もろくに言わない。口下手でほんまに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは言えたの。ダメだねダメよダメなのよ。あんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも歪まない思い出がバカみたい。
ナンバー
おかげで楽しめましたよ。
では歌わせてもらおうか。
ちゃんと盛り上がってよね。
僕がいなきゃダメだと思い込んでた君が旅立つ暖かい春の日、僕の知らない服、見慣れない靴履いてデートでも行くかのようなお別れ、何度写真撮っても何ギガの動画でも足りないくらいメモリも思いも溢れて、君に巡り合った日も確かこんな春風、いつか別れる日が来る、そんなの分かってたのに、遠ざかってく背中を押してあげて春風、大丈夫輝く未来がそこには待ってるはずさ。
とことんやってやるぜ。ふう。
すごい気持ちよく歌えたわ。
よーし歌うか。
盛り上がらないと撃ち抜くぞ。
Lovely so he
生まれ変わるのスポナッケ Let's fly high like a butterfly
僕に溺れ罠にはまり手足に絡む罪の糸
絡みつくかい
キングスクーの
So he
破れちゃってくらい羽のない蝶なんて意味ない血を這うネズミと変わりないThis wild wild 光さえない Can't stop 終われゆくマイマイ胸を張れお前こそがバタフライ地の果てまでオーバードライブ Yeahスポナッケ Let's fly high like a butterfly 夢に見てるのストリーマーゲー So fly high like a butterfly 地の果てまでオーバードライブ命燃やしエンドレスタイム地の果てまでオーバードライブ命燃やしエンドレスタイム Oh yeah Fly like a beautiful butterfly Fly like a beautiful butterfly
気持ち
This brings back memories. Ah, that takes me back.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうご。
Feels like just yesterday.
You're Rust.
Ramen, I guess.
You. Why?
I knew you were a man of...
Miso ramen, with butter on top. The butter melts into the broth. It coats the noodle.
Huh.
I was curious.
Why?
I wish, like...
You know...
What's it?
No.
That's nostalgic.
Whew. Let's keep going.
Irashai. ありがとう。
Kiryu-san.
No. Is this what...
The Seiryu set up shop? Yep.
Guess it must have gone vacant after the creep.
Ijincho's just not big enough for them anymore. It's like they're quiet.
Kiryu-san?
Unbelievable. The symbol of the Tojo clan, falling into...
Let's go. Stand...
Kiryu-san, maybe hang back for... the same for Sunny, I suppose. Guess it's up to me to... Hey, good day to you. My name...
Can I help you with something?
Oh, well, you see, Sawashiro, he actually paid for my trip to Hawaii the other day, so,
Nobody told me he was taking any appointments. Now,
Oh, don't be like that. What's wrong with popping in and... Besides, there's something important we...
Look, I can't let you through. And I already...
Oh, come on. Why, me and him were having a chat just the other day. All you gotta do...
What part of no don't you understand?
I'm Narasaki, lieutenant of the Seiryu clan. Seems here there was a slight
Finally, someone who can talk some
I have instructions from Captain Ebuna. You're all to be also said there's no need to...
Really, Narasaki-san? Gonna take him in?
They say the newbies don't know jack shit. I didn't think... How could anyone not recognize you? I'd like to personally apologize for...
I want to talk to Sawashiro. Where is he?
You'll see him soon enough. But...
Allow me the pleasure of welcoming you. It's truly an honor. I am Sawashiro of the Seiryu clan.
Didn't expect you to roll out the red carpet.
My apologies if we caught you off guard. However, we felt it was necessary. After all, with the Tojo clan and the Omi alliance now gone, it falls on us to become the banner for Yakuza all over the country. Such a task requires the utmost prestige. It's perhaps the only way to bring them all together.
Right. So line up the troops and have them stare down your guests. That's your idea of prestige.
You'll have to forgive us. Well, there's little use in standing around out here. Captain Ebuna is waiting for you inside. If you follow Narasaki, he'll lead you straight to him.
I don't need a guide.
Is that right? So your mind's still intact, huh? Glad to hear at least that's still worth a damn.
I'm sorry, what? Do you know who you're talking to?
Hey, take it easy, Sachan.
We can keep this up if you really want to. But fair warning. If you're just testing your luck, pick another day. I don't have time for games.
You've got to be kidding me. Ah.
Oh.
No.
I've got some more fighting. Oh.
No.
What?
Ho ho.
Excuse me.
Ho ho.
Right.
Excuse me. Huh.
No.
Oh, wow.
Huh?
I see.
It's you.
Okay.
Well now, maybe I should have led you here after all. I was starting to think you got lost.
Shut your mouth. If I needed you around, I'd have said so.
The Tojo clan's 4th chairman. I can only assume you don't care much for what we've done with the place. However, you should know this building was all but left to rot. We took it upon ourselves to restore it.
I take it you're Ebina?
I am. And I presume you're familiar with Sawashiro-san?
Yeah. Although, I've never seen him with the same pin twice. You're supposed to be behind bars. But I see that's not the case.
I'm flattered you've heard of me. It's quite an honor, Kiryu-san.
Go on. Take a seat.
Kiryu-san?
I can only hope you're willing to talk. But maybe you ought to find a different chair first.
What? Excuse you?
That chair belongs to the head of the Tojo clan, and no one else. Take my word for it. A lot of blood's been spilled over just a chance to sit where you are now. Maybe you don't mean any offense, but you're not even close to earning that spot. And I'll be damned if I play along.
Bastard! You better watch your fucking words!
It's all right, Narasaki.
Captain.
This was to be expected. In fact, I'd want nothing less from a man of his stature. Let's try this again. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Now then, shall we get started, Kiryu-san?
I see the Seiryu clan's grown quite big. With all the Yakuza left behind, it's no surprise. And your goal is to help...
Yes. As I'm sure you're aware...
Okay, but what about all those people who... Sunhee here has plenty of data to back...
Perhaps that data's oversimplified. There's rarely, if ever, a smooth transition back to society. What a Yakuza needs more than anything is structure, stability. So for them to join our clan is a temporary measure on the...
Want to know what else I hear? That you're moving operations...
You have keen ears. Queen of the Komi... At any rate, you could say we're blessed to have...
Business partner?
Not sure if you would know, Curious. Our biggest source of income right now is storing waste that can't be disposed. However, I can't take any credit for that. Someone else had thought it up. And they'd been doing it in Hawaii long... That would be Palekana, a local religious group.
What? Palekana?
They're also the ones who helped Akane-san escape to Hawaii 40 years ago. I take it you've already heard of them.
You could say that.
If I can step... Back a moment. I needed Sawashiro's reputation in order to set the second Great Dissolution into motion. And while he was... That was, of course, about Akane-san. As such, the more I learned, the more interest I developed in the group that brought her to safety. And as I dug deeper, I learned there's a special island Palekana owns where they run a facility quite similar to ours.
You must mean Nele Island. Is that where Palekana...
That's right. And when I reached out to them, they were extremely generous with their... They understood our objective as cleansing the sins of society. And even offered to take in former Yakuza on our behalf.
So you're saying all the fresh new faces in the Seiryu clan are getting sent to Nele Island?
Correct. Everything that's happening in our Yokohama warehouse is simply a precursor to that. Right now...
But I thought Nele Island. I hear only a...
I see. Besides, all our men will be doing is transporting the cargo by... As it were, they'd hardly be a far cry from desecrating their holy land, wouldn't you say?
Never guessed religion in the under... Aside from that, why'd you send Kasuga over to Hawaii?
I sent Ichi to Hawaii for one thing. To reunite with Akane-san. So, whatever becomes of it, it's got nothing to do with
Sawashiro. Are you aware of...
What do you mean?
She's being hunted down by gangsters, but their real target is the girl she has with her.
Impossible.
Is that true, what you just said?
I take it neither of you knew?
I can assure you we did our due diligence in researching them. After all, they're integral to the Second Great Dissolution.
So you're saying we're making...
I'm saying flinging words at each other would be pointless. Do you have any...
Well...
That said, this is coming from none other than Kiryu-san. We don't... How about you give us some time? We'll look into Palekana one...
What would you do if Palekana turns out just like what I told you?
I'd rather not make any speculations at the moment. As the Tojo clan 4th chairman, I'm sure you, of all people, understand the weight of a...
I see. Then if that's your...
Thank you for the visit, and for the valuable information.
Yeah.
Well, we sure showed their asses. Can't believe you got Sawashiro acting.
Seriously. And even though we were deep in Yakuza territory...
I don't know. Doesn't feel like we got...
No? But didn't we at least learn that this...
Right. But we're still left to wonder whether Abino really knows what... Guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I suppose.
By the way, you think I'm...
No, I remember. And you know what? Maybe it's because I haven't been to HQ in a while. But I just thought of something important.
Oh, what is it?
Well, I want to pay my respects to some people who were close to me.
You know, I think that's terrific.
Might get a little gloomy without some company.
I'm happy to hear you think of us that way. We'll do everything we can to support you, Kiryu-san.
I know you will.
Then let's go. I trust you.
Yeah, let's catch a tip.
Okay.
Back, I guess.
Well, it's
Sorry to drag you all out here. Let's say we...
You're all done?
Yeah. I managed to clean up their gravestones and talk to them a bit about my life.
If I can ask.
Well, of course, none of us are blood related, but it's never been about that, and it doesn't make them any less. Every time I come here, I've always been the yet here I am now. Talking.
Kiryu-san.
I come to pay my respects for the first time in forever. Almost like Kazuma himself had a hand in it.
Date-san.
Long time no see. Gonna guess your buddies there are safe.
Oh, yeah.
An acquaintance of yours, curious? Wait, doesn't this mean your cover's blown?
No. He's good.
I take it you must be Detective Date?
And that would make you Sunhee, the so-called face of... Never could stay...
I think we'll be heading back, Kiryu-san.
Appreciate that.
Hey, no worries.
Sorry, didn't mean to scare... But hey, what are the chances? I say we catch up on old...
Sure.
Been so long since the two of us have had a sip, I figured it ought to be here. And speaking of a sip, that one's all you get. Meanwhile, I'll be helping myself to the bar.
Greedy old drunk? You sure, Mama?
Just so happens.
Then I guess we'll leave it at that.
You're getting...
Really?
Well, yeah, when it comes to... So, is it that bad?
Yeah. And when the doctor found out I was running around like...
Let me get...
In Hawaii, there was a girl who reminded me of Haruka. She's just an innocent kid. Yet here she is, running for her life. I can't help but want to save her.
Sounds like something you'd say.
Well, the clock ticked.
Sure.
Well, looking back, what stopped me in the end was actually something you told me.
I said something that important?
You know damn well you did. Don't you have someone precious to protect? I figured that must be what's pushing me still.
After all.
Yeah.
Then now's the time you get back your gusto.
Come on. How long has it been? I'm sticking around.
That's the spirit.
Welcome back, Kiryu-san. Hey, how much were you...
Not much. Only had one glass.
So was everything okay with you?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Just don't go overboard.
Yeah, I know.
You sure about that? I don't want to...
I see you're not gonna go easy on me.
Well, that's that.
I'm fine.
That's nostalgic. What have we here? A Chinese pub.
Good old Lin Lin. Actually, Sachan went undercover there. Nearly got her armpits licked, and then...
Not another word.
Sorry you had it. I remember this.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Must be a more class.
Oh.
Not my... You're...
All right.
Remember, stretching's important. Kiryu-san, over here. Me and Ichiban used to go to this club all the time. Got a nice vibe to it. The hostesses are second to none.
You do know they're a rival club, right?
Oh.
Hey, if you say it's good, then it might... Hello?
Kiryu.
Dante-san.
I'm in his... Don't... That buck on me. There we...
Where should we...
Rose... Right. There he is. Much obliged.
Very good, sir.
What?
I appreciate you coming down here.
I'll trust you. Whose table was that just now, by the way? Do you two know each other? You were drinking?
I'd introduce you to the guy, but the... Kid's name is Taichi. The boy you raised at Morning Glory.
What?
Don't start gawking at him. He hasn't clocked you either, it would seem.
order any more and I'll pass out on my way.
It's all right, handsome. I'll watch over you until the morning. It's not an offer I'd make to just...
That's really great.
To be fair, he's of legal drinking age. Back in Okinawa, he works as a fireman.
I can't believe it.
I heard he was visiting a friend in Tokyo, so I rang him up. Offered to take him around Yokohama. Not like I would. Jinsho women sure can work wonders.
What's the meaning of all this, Date-san? He's supposed to think why would you invite me somewhere he could spot me?
Because if he doesn't realize who he's looking at, there's no problem. That's why you and I are keeping our distance. Much as I'd like it, I still thought seeing him like this would be better than never seeing him at all.
Date-san.
You've always been too stubborn to look backward. Tell me, would dying have been easier without this memory? Don't your kids warrant?
I'd heard about him becoming a firefighter, you know. I never...
You've gone through life telling yourself you have no regrets. It's not... And if there's...
Date-san. And Akash... It was my Date-san.
Either way...
Hold on.
Oh.
Hey! Why are all the girls... Very sorry, sir. We'll address this... You'd better.
That's because Tai-chan is the...
You mean it?
Yes.
Damn, this is dangerous.
Hey!
Excuse me.
Whoa! Hey!
No!
That's an... You wanna...
He's full of surprises.
Not so fucking fast. Hey, shit dick. Excuse... Shut your...
This end...
Uncle...
Hands off of me! Whole world!
Let's beat him down. You're gonna stop. Wanna
Hold up. No begging for mercy now. Have fun with this. I've seen her. What's the...
Let's do it.
Something wrong?
try to block this. Here we go.
I won't hold back.
Now we're...
You want some?
Right.
Yes.
You picked the wrong...
Doing better than I thought.
We should relish this moment.
Oh,
Will it be all right?
Oh, sleeping like... Sir...
He's gonna make a great...
I'll stay behind and try.
Uncle Cos! Oh, somebody...
Joke. Good.
Actually, when I... Yeah.
This place...
Kanagawa PD Now on, consider... Think I'll stay around town for a bit. Taichi's little night out was only the...
Stop.
They haven't objected yet. Trust me, the fearsome Daidoji...
You're testing them.
Look, I realize I'm taking... Nothing you say is gonna stop me. So then, because I saw your face just before you left, you have ties to this world.
You're not.
Dragons don't have the luxury of dying. Kazuma Kiryu never... You have the responsibility. I'll call you again.
Date-san. Taichi and that even if... But... That's...
Come on in.
Hey.
Hi there.
Mind if... No. You look... no, sure. Nonsense. We're friends.
All right.
Now...
No. Yeah. Of course. That would...
Sweet.
Just started up.
Must have been a...
Yeah. It is okay. Each... When they...
You can feel once or... There's no...
Anyway. I don't...
Like,
good.
That's nostalgic. Found it. Picture perfect. That's nostalgic.
I'm ready to kick ass.
Hey. Not quite.
Kiryu-san.
I'll let you guys slow. Bring it on.
What'd you say?
I'll let you guys slow.
Show me what you got.
Follow my lead. Pretty bold of you. Learning more every day. Right.
another round.
Hey.
You could.
Things are going well. This brings back memories.
Giddy up.
Fine.
Leave it to me. Hello?
Kiryu-san, it's Son-hee. Sorry to bring bad news, but it looks like the Seiryu clan set us up.
What do you mean?
Here, check the video I sent you. It was posted just now by Tata.
V2.
What's up, people? Tatara Channel coming at ya! As always, we're out to boldly reveal the evils this media's just too scared to touch. The title for today's episode is... A super big shot Yakuza long thought dead suddenly returns from the grave? First off, let's take a good look at this photo. In it is Kazuma Kiryu, legendary Yakuza to some, hardened criminal to others. Known as the Dragon of Dojima in Kamurocho, he was also the chairman of the Tojo clan, the largest Yakuza group in the Kanto area. 7 years ago, in Hiroshima, Kiryu-san was shot to death as a result of gang-related activities. Or so we were led to believe. This video here, recorded in Hawaii, is no more than a few days old. And if we zoom in to get a closer look... My! He looks a lot like Kazuma Kiryu, doesn't he? I mean, they're practically twins! Now, let's continue the footage, shall we?
Long time no see, Kasuga. Whoa. Kiryu-san? Is that you? Who else would it be?
You hear that? The other guy just called him Kiryu-san, didn't he? Does that not blow your mind, people? The dragon is back from the dead! Oh, and we're not done just yet. This footage hides yet another juicy surprise. Did you happen to catch it? Right here! Do you all remember him?
Long time no see, Kasuga.
It's Ichiban Kasuga, whose cover we blew on this channel before! Yokohama's so-called hero! So a long-lost legend is really alive and kicking. Plus he's pals with Ichiban Kasuga? Okay, what is really going on here? To help shed light on that, I've invited some very special guests for this occasion. You'll be meeting the Underworld's top dogs, currently leading the most powerful Yakuza organization in Japan. Here we go! These gentlemen are in charge of a group called the Seiryu Clan. Thank you both for joining us today. Let's get right to it. You've seen the footage of Kazuma Kiryu yourselves. What do you think?
That's him, without a shadow of a doubt. As a matter of fact, he paid a little visit to our office here only yesterday. Which goes to show the man never died. It was an act. That, in turn, leads me to believe law enforcement might have had a hand in this charade.
You're saying the police helped Kiryu fake his death? How is that even possible?
Kazuma Kiryu was the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan, and despite their rivalry, he was also quite close with Chairman Watase of the Omi Alliance. Naturally, he would have had a wide range of support from Japan's underground, being in it all those years.
And that's to say nothing of the late Minoru Daidoji, whose cabal still straddles the political and finance sectors. If even one of those groups were to put pressure on the police, well, I'm sure you can imagine they'd comply. But let's move on. Take a look at this footage from yesterday.
Kazuma Kiryu again! And sitting across from him, is that?
Yes, that would be the two of us.
Can you elaborate on what's going on here?
Kazuma Kiryu, as you clearly saw in the Hawaii footage, is likely the one pulling Ichiban Kasuga's strings. Now why, after spending so long in hiding, would he suddenly emerge like this? I can only think of one plausible reason. The resurrection of the Tojo clan. He came here just as we'd finished refurbishing the old Tojo clan headquarters, stating he'll use any means to
Kiryu-san, we got trouble on the internet.
I guess you...
Son, he just finished telling me.
You gonna be alright? Now that your name and face are broadcast out in...
I'm not sure, but either way, I don't have long to live.
Don't say that, Kiryu.
You know, maybe I ought to give Ebina and Sop...
Seriously?
We got under their skin yesterday, and this was how they retaliated.
Hey, didn't Tatar something like former Yakuza? He was only doing his job, but that channel's known for trying to expose the evil the media... And actually, their scoops are... But why does their information get twisted when the spotlight's on...
Hey, if I knew...
Not only that, why is Ebina bothering to lend Tatara a... Seems pretty out of place for a Yakuza. Plus, that footage with Kiryu-san was taken just yesterday.
Nice catch.
Sunny, did you come running all this way?
The situation called for it. But this isn't about me. I don't have positive proof yet, but there's a good chance Ebina and Tatara were...
Is that right? How long...
At least before any of you even knew their names.
How can you be so sure?
Why else would Ebina and his lackey go on stream with some VTuber who has nothing to do with the Yakuza? Anyone in the position to lead the Seiryu clan. It's too big a risk, for one. So, here's what I think could happen. Ebina might start using and that's to not even take this. I think Ebina... Wait, so...
What makes it...
Ebina's... Well, I don't know, but with his...
Isn't that...
Sure?
Right? Well, would he still...
So, for that...
And if that's...
So?
Good question.
Should we go have another chat?
I would, after putting footage like that out, and if Kiryu-san...
As much as I hate to admit it...
Okay, now that the sub figure...
Nanba, that's...
Yeah.
I've got some more fight in me.